Hello, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Nadia Adam. I am a Vedic Astrologer and Psychic Medium. So today we are going to talk about the energy update of upcoming week between 3rd of September until 10th of September. So I will explain the things in two parts and the timestamp will be in description box, okay? So let's start with Venus here. Venus just moved to Leo, okay, in natural fifth house in Kalapush Kundli, okay. Venus here will experience combustion, right? Because it will be conjunct V Sun. I will link in my description box of how you can read the combustion. In a sense, not every combustion is bad or not every combustion is negative. You have technique, how you can read it, how you can analyze it. All right. So in general mundane here, Venus usually doing good in Leo because it's a sign of passion, it's a sign of self-expression, and it's almost the same karaka of Venus because Venus is planet that connected to creativity, expressing yourself, sensuality. So we can see here people who have, let's say, for example, strong fire sign, I would say, people who have strong fire sign, Leo, Aquarius, Libra, and Taurus, they might experience Venus transiting Leo in a positive way. Not necessarily that mean the other sign will experience something bad, but they might sense that there is a shift in energy. In a sense, they could feel more energetic. They could feel like more determined to discover something on themselves, to discover others, let's say, or even to express themselves, or perhaps initiating new project, new ideas. There is a sense of like, I want to research on things or dig deep into it in order for me to be able to execute it. It can be connected to business, work, relationship, whatever it is. But as in general mundane, cardinal sign might experience good result by the transit of Venus in Leo. Okay, so this is one thing. A second thing is that Mars is actually aspecting Leo. So yeah, Mars is actually aspecting Leo. So there can be an energy again connected to relationship and partnership might get ignited during this time. If let's say for example you are been waiting for an answer of something, or you have been waiting for a clarity or epiphany in some sort of connection, or let's say even in business, yeah, you've been waiting for a contract or agreement to something, maybe during this time it will manifest in a positive way. Of course, when we are talking about transit, it will vary depend on the Ashtak Varga table that you have. That doesn't mean that everyone will experience the good thing, doesn't mean that everyone experience the same thing. It will vary. And mostly again, people who have a strong cardinal sign will feel it. And if you are going through Antardasha or Priantardasha or even Mahadasha of Venus, okay? But there is a sense again of taking action, taking step. This period, it won't be very dull if you've been experienced like calmness or just being stagnant. I would say it's not calmness, maybe stagnation. If you've been experiencing stagnation, this period, Venus moving to Leo, it can be good. It can experience, you might experience some sort of momentum. All right. So Venus will be in Leo until 25th of September. So wish everyone the best. Okay, so this is for Venus in Leo. Now let's talk about something interesting that's gonna happen during this week, which is Mercury. So we have Mercury, we're gonna start to move retrograde from 10th of September. That's mean 10 days from now. But you might start experience or feel the Mercury retrograde energy from 5th of September. That's mean on Monday onward, because there is something called stationary retrograde, where the planet it moves lower, where it's preparing itself to move backward. All right. I will create different blog on this, and I'll create another video specifically talking about Mercury retrograde and impact of it for each zodiac sign. All right, but I just want to give you a head, or let's say an idea of how Mercury retrograde might impact us collectively right now. Okay, so Mercury here is actually exalted, and it's gonna retrograde from Hasta Nakshatra, from Hasta Nakshatra into Uttra Falguni Nakshatra. All right, so that means the movement of Mercury will be only in the sign of Virgo. It's not gonna go back to Leo. Okay, when we have a planet retrograding, it's naturally will look at the sign in the opposite sign of it, which is Pisces. Sorry, which is Pisces, and we can see also technically Jupiter is looking to Mercury, right? So we can see that there will be a strong pull or strong activation of Pisces and Virgo in the sky. Practicality, spirituality, being in surface, detaching, God, material life, and whatever. These two polarities are very kind of, I don't want to say they are opposing each other. Well, naturally they are actually opposing each other, even in their nature, right? It's Virgo. Virgo about work, commitment, duties, sacrifices, obstacles. It's connected to our health, well-being, while Pisces is all about other realm, ether, akasha, right? Connected to God, connected to the higher consciousness. So perhaps there will be some joint here between Pisces and Virgo in the sense how we can bring the higher consciousness or the higher intuitive or higher power, let's say, God intervention into the reality, into the material world. So you might feel during this time people become, how can I say, more in tune with their emotion, more in tune with their intuitive. So all their action, behavior, the way how they speak, the way how they act and interact with people will be based on their intuition. There can be some sort of, I don't want to say mixed signal, but people might kind of neglect or ignore the aspect of logic, and they start to look for intuition here. What's my intuition really telling me to do? What's my intuition is pointing me to do? Okay, so this is one polarity of it. Another polarity of it, we have Mercury is actually in Virgo, it's exaltation. Whenever we have planet, it's exalted, that means it's strong by itself and is moving retrograde. That means it will give me double, triple power. Okay, so double, triple power, and it will be in the first period, it will be in Hasta, and then after that, it will be in Uttra Falguni. When it's in Hasta, it can actually create some sort of mental and emotional turbulence. In a sense, again, I want to do this thing, I want to execute it, I want to achieve it, but yet there is some sort of blockage, there is some sort of turbulence, and it can really impact more into mental and emotional state. Okay? Because Hasta is ruled by moon, and moon is changing the sign every 2 days, right? So you can see like how we can be pretty moody during this Mercury retrograde. I don't want to say aggressive, but we just unable to really collect our thoughts and create something or say something properly or take action properly. That's why they've been advising people, hey, do not take an action or decision while Mercury is retrograding. This is the actual time where you should actually apply this rule. Do not take any drastic, dramatic decision during Mercury retrograde. Okay? Especially current Mercury retrograde. Okay? And then Mercury will be in Uttra Falguni. I think it will be at the end of the period. I think around like 25th of September onward. Mercury will be in the Uttra Falguni. Sun itself will be in Virgo. That's mean there will be Buddha Aditya Yoga performing. And perhaps Mercury will be also combusted during that time. All right. And I believe that we will have a new moon in Virgo on that time. Okay. So collectively, it can really give a tense feeling, a tense situation related to finance, related to career of the collective. For example, if you have, again, if you have strong Virgo, Virgo energy, Piscean energy, you might really gonna feel this thing. Okay, there can be some sort of change and adjustment in the way how we're supposed to work or how we execute our artha, our obligation to society. Perhaps there will be some sort of change in the way how we need to spend our money. I do believe this current period, the themes will be more connected to finance and market. It's not that it's gonna be a hit or there will be like downfall or something. Well, actually, I feel like we are in the middle of financial recession. That's what they call it, I guess. So perhaps more people will start to feel it or adjust or how can I say, realign themselves according to current situation or the current financial scenario during Mercury retrograde. Um, this Mercury retrograde can be really intense, which again I will explain it different vlog, um, in different vlog and in different video. Okay, but yeah, main theme here will be connected to intuition because Jupiter will be strongly activated because of Mercury retrograde, and secondly, which finance and market will be very strongly impacted. Okay, so yeah, this is for enough talking about Mercury now. Let's move to a full moon. We're gonna have a full moon next weekend, actually. I think around 10th of September. Let's do this. Yeah. All right. So we're going to have a full moon in Aquarius. Okay. I do believe it will happen in Purva Bhadrabadha Nakshatra. All right. So this is can be, and by the way, the day of the full moon is the same day of Mercury will start retrograding. Okay, so for sure it will show you that it's activating something, and especially is in the sign of Aquarius, a sign of gains, wish fulfillment. It's also actually denotes to finance and money. Okay, because it's natural of the 11th house, right? Okay, I will create a separate post about this maybe next weekend, but I just want to give you a hint here. If you notice that the full moon here is between Jupiter retrograde and Saturn retrograde. That means this house actually, Aquarius, it's hemmed, right? I don't want to say it's hemmed by malefic because Jupiter is not malefic, right? But it's hemmed. That means there is a lot of pressure on the house of Aquarius. People who have a strong Aquarius house, strong Leo, or they are going through some sort of activation related to Saturn or Mercury, there for sure will feel this full moon. Okay? So what's going on here is that there is a sense or energy that it might really push collectively, we as a people, we might start to shift our vision about our future, our vision about our desire, our vision about our future, all right? Because of the epiphany that we might have during, maybe, I don't want to say this week, but for sure when Mercury starts to retrograde, it will start to click on you like, hey, yeah, well, instead of me doing ABC, maybe I can do ZYX. I really want this one or that one. There is some sort of decision here gonna be made. There is some sort of, again, epiphany, realization, acknowledgement in some way of our future plan and future desire. Okay. um again, the epiphany and acknowledgement will come from a divine himself. In a sense, it's not necessary that something happened in between. That's why you just change your mind. It can be just like something just hit in your mind. It's like, yeah, maybe this and that. It's better than this option or that option. It's like divine intervention will really come during September. I do believe that if you've been going through really heavy energy or really heavy situation on August, perhaps you might start to feel a relief during September. All right. And the activation point of that will happen in the next full moon. Things will start to shift. All right. Um, Actually, this full moon can be really good, but it's very transformative again. It's on the nakshatra of Purva Bhadrabadha. I do believe Purva Bhadrabadha is ruled by Jupiter. Yeah, it's ruled by Jupiter. So, and Purva Bhadrabadha also, it's well known of, I don't want to say destructive nakshatra, but it's very transformative nakshatra. You have three main or four main transformative. Uh, Mula nakshatra, Jeshta nakshatra, Purva Bhadrabadha, and Ardra. Yeah, that's what I that's what I that's what I learned. Okay, so these four nakshatras usually denotes indicating transformation and change, whether it's from yourself, whether something will happen, or perhaps God just give you that epiphany that you should change this. All right, and again, because it's connected to Jupiter, Jupiter is retrograding in the sign of Pisces, it most probably will be a divine epiphany. All right. So I think that's it. That's it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope it was helpful. Navigate your upcoming week. So again, the timestamp will be in the description box. If you need any help astrologically, consultation and readings, please check my website. And soon I will launch a new service related to Akashic reading, Akashic record, and healing. So yay! I will announce that soon. So, so thank you so much for watching and wishing you to have a wonderful week. Take care and have a good day ahead. Bye.